camera and looking around. If you're watching this later, this is the worst kind of videos. I say that every time, but it's true. Technically not starting this until 1, and I don't have a watch, so it's close to 1. Now's the time when I start reading off comments from people, which was great when you're doing it live, but not so great when you're not. It's a little loud in here. I'm in my portable office, aka the trailer, where I do work. And I've got a lot to talk about. No, I don't. I'm waiting for everyone else to ask me questions. I do have a few things to chat about. So here's the one problem already, is I have a cigar. Oh, that's better. I have a Mark Twain, and I also have a pipe, but I can smoke neither in this stinking trailer. I mean, I could, but that's not a good idea. Somebody would get upset. So I'm gonna fake smoke. Have you ever just smoked your tobacco pipe without anything in it? Tell you what, it's delicious even without tobacco in it. Kind of want to figure out a way to smoke in here, but it's not gonna work. So we'll just pretend. Fake it till you make it, Mark. That's exactly right. So, I have a few things I could chat about, but what do you want to chat about? What would you... Hold on. This is bugging me. It's not quite right. Okay. Well, it may not be, because this thing wants to fall over. That's looking great. Oh, yeah. Dynamite. All right. I'm just going to say a lot. Probably just sit here and think of what to talk about. Somebody throw something in. Can't take this outside. I can. Here's the thing. We're doing, as you may or may not know, we're doing a lot of construction out here. And right outside there, a lot of painting's going on. So I could go out, but there's just a lot going on. It's hard. I mean, we have property, but it's hard to find a good spot, to do this. I thought about doing it earlier, but there's Danielle's working out there, a couple other people. And if I go out there and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to do a live video, they're like, what? Well, come help us work. You know what I mean? So this is kind of hidden. That's terrible. Let's see what people are saying. There's stuff in here. Where's the campfire? Oh, where's the campfire? It's in my mind. There's a campfire right here. It's really warm. There's a TV right there. Oh, I should have put a background on fire. That would have been so much better. Okay, I'm going to read through some comments here. That's a good question. I didn't think about that. Get a rabbit filter and you can smoke indoors. What? What the heck's a rabbit filter? What? Huh. Interesting. I should check that out. Stop moving, you. Hi from Michigan. Well, hello to you. How did you find your property? We could talk about that a smidge. I don't want to. It's boring. Drive over to the Backy farm and spin some... What? What is Backy farm? All right, that's something somebody said in the comments right now. I'm reading comments for those of you watching later. You know that. Jeez. What type of video editing do you do for work? I'm in the same industry, so I'm curious what your focus is. I do all kinds of editing, as you probably do. Pretty much anything that pays. Mostly social media ads. Specifically for Bay Area companies and a company here locally. And but it's all mainly social media stuff. Watching while smoking a Dr. Grabo. Nice. Doing, not spin. Okay, see, this is the thing with live videos later on, is nobody has a clue what I'm talking about. And you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but that's okay. That's what makes them fun. Who's working as well? I'm stuck on duty. What? Bathroom and window is open. Oh, to smoke in, you're saying go to the bathroom and leave the window open? That's true. I mean, the bathroom offers quite a few benefits. One of which is, yes, there's a window in the ceiling with a fan that pulls out, scents and aromas, including a pipe. The downside, no, I'm still on the positive. The positive side is you could technically do this live stream all day, never have to stop, if you know what I mean. And the other advantage is that There's no other advantage. The downside is that it's this stinking bathroom. Just sit on the toilet the whole time. Okay, let's see. Longtime follower here, you know me as Julie R. Julie R from like Disneyland Mixpod days. Just recently found your channel and really enjoy the content. Well, thank you, Jonathan. What's up from Maryland? Testimony. Trevor from Dublin in Ireland. I'd like to go there. Recently found your channel and love your stuff. I like your stuff. I don't know what that means. What made you switch from being a pastor to this? Ooh, boy, I could talk about that. That's a long conversation. Maybe we can get into that. Also smoking El Mysterious Tiger. I've never heard of that. That sounds pretty good. Or come on my podcast and give your testimony. I could do that possibly. Duty equals military talk for stuck at work. Huh? I don't understand. Moon Dancer retracted their message, so you gotta watch out for Moon Dancer. I don't know what's going on there. Loving your new vids on masculinity. Do you have... Oh, have you ever listened to Bedros? And I don't know the second name, but yeah, I'm reading Bedros's book right now. Somebody just did a super chat thing. Boy, Reto... What? How do you say your name? Reto Paladi... I don't know how to say your name, but boy, oh boy. I appreciate it. Because I want to do more of these. I don't care. I need money to make YouTube work. That's what I'm working towards. I want to do this full time, so send it over. I don't care. I love it. I love it. A bunch of money. Buddy. Oh, yeah, that is a bunch of money. I'll take it. $1's a dollar. I appreciate it. Retracted due to my inability to spell correctly. That's me every day. All right. Well, okay, let me go through my list of things I was gonna chat about, and you let me know if there's anything else. If there's like 5 people, there's not many people watching this. So if 5 of you all agree on like, hey, talk about this, I'll do it. I'm a monkey. I'll do whatever you say. Or let's do this. Push you to give me money. If you super chat any money with a topic of conversation, that sounds stupid. It's like well, what do we all do? We work for money, whatever. You're basically a slave to work, so that's what this is for me. By the way, look at this thing. I got this. How many people have done this? It's military green. So I got it. There's the fan. Is that annoying? I can turn the fan off. It's annoying. I got it because when people look at this, they'll think, oh, that guy's really tough. He's probably a Marine. Probably really looking at me, probably think like, yeah, he's a Navy SEAL because he has a green water bottle. That's what this does. It instantly makes you a Navy SEAL. So, I think that's pretty good. All right, let's see here. Hey, talk about this, capital THIS. Just talk about that word. It's a good word. We use it a lot. Talk about Kent or Hovind, or I don't know what you're talking about. Testimony especially. I didn't know you were a pastor. For quite a while. Have you thought about staying a Twitch for live streams? Nope, I haven't. Topic suggestion, Blackburn. Not bad. I'm from Brazil, so maybe weird to say. I don't know what that word is. Anyways, all right. Blackburn's going pretty well. We should be in our new house, our farmhouse here in Blackburn, in, I don't know, a month or 2. So then, hopefully, I'll be able to have... I'm waiting for like a good place to shoot all these videos. That's exciting as it comes. Are you part of any cigar clubs? I'm not. I've been a part of 3, but not because I like wanted to. They just... cigar clubs have reached out to me in the past because I'm such a big deal. I'm such an important person that they were like, hey, if you tell people about our cigar club, we'll send you free cigars every month. And that lasted a little while. And then anytime you especially promote cigars on YouTube, YouTube gets really mad. So I kind of stopped doing that so much. Cigar or coffee? Didn't somebody ask this last time I did a live stream? Hold on, whatever. I preferred, cigar or coffee? It's coffee. Just because a cigar is something I smoke every once in a while, but coffee I have every day. Would love to hear about one of your best experiences you've had sharing your passion of tobacco with a friend. Huh. What? That's a lot there. What are you saying? I can't read. Best experiences you've had sharing your passion of tobacco with a friend. Oh, I think I get what you're saying. Oh, by the way, my son is walking by right now. He's been doing 75 hard with me, and he is out doing his first or second workout. He wants to get into what the heck's it called? It's where you wear a pack on your back and you just weigh it down with weights and you go on a hike. He wants to get one of those packs, but for now he's wearing an old pack that we have around here, probably with rocks in it. That's pretty dang good. What was the question? Best experience sharing something. Let's see. What is this? Best experience you've had sharing your passion of tobacco with a friend. I don't know. I don't have anybody that I smoke with generally. Once in a while, I have a couple friends that smoke. When we do, it's usually, it usually involves some bourbon, and the combination of the bourbon and the cigars generally leads to some pretty good discussions. Discussions that wouldn't have happened without, especially the bourbon, which I think is an important conversation. If you're going to have a deep conversation with some guys, you'll get down a lot deeper and talk about stuff you wouldn't ordinarily if you have a little bourbon mixed in. I've had some good conversation with that. Stuff I probably shouldn't talk about, but good conversations. Coffee, I'm just going to read your comments now. Coffee, the sweet nectar that gives my life. I get that. Rucking, you got it. Exactly. Let's see. This guy above mess questions, I've had a few in the Coast Guard smoke pipes. I don't know if there's anything about it. I don't understand. Hello from Ireland. All right, let me see what I was going to talk about. I have to skim over to my notes here, so I may go away. I think when I swipe out of this app, it just goes blank for a sec. So get ready for I'm back. I remember one of the things I was going to ask you folks about. What type of content, what sort of video ideas do you have? I don't know if in the chat, if it saves your chats that I could look at it later and go through and be like, oh, that'd be a good idea for a video. But if you have good ideas for videos, I guess you comment rather than chat. Can you comment in this video as opposed to a chat? If so, let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. I'm curious. A few more chats here. Bourbon helps with everything. What is your favorite bourbon? Oh, my favorite bourbon doesn't exist anymore. It's out here in Tennessee, a place called Belle Meade, which is about 20 minutes outside of Nashville. It's an old plantation and one of the oldest distilleries, I think, in the country technically, but it doesn't get to keep that title because during Prohibition, they stopped selling bourbon. So it's not the longest continuously operating distillery, but I believe it is one of the earliest that started in this, at least in this area. Anyways, they're selling bourbon again, and one of their bourbons was in sherry casks, I think is what it was. It was the Blue Label, which you can't find anymore. So I bought a few when I knew they were discontinuing it, but that was my favorite bourbon. Although last time I had it, I was kind of like, maybe it's not my favorite anymore. I don't know if I have a single favorite. I love trying different bourbons all the time. So I've tried a few that are standouts, but they're not like, oh, I have to have this on hand all the time. I'm just, every time I buy a new bottle, I try to get a bottle I haven't had before. So that was entertaining. That was probably the best piece of this video so far. Okay. I'm just reading now. Why do I keep telling you I'm reading? It's clear. If I'm just staring at the screen, that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Hello from Al Defar? How do you pronounce that? Air Force Base. Dang, that's amazing. Really? Where is that at? Where is Al Dhafra? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. Air Force Base. That's awesome. Ready to come home and have a cigar. That's amazing. I have the utmost respect for anybody who is doing that kind of thing. I don't know what you're doing, but still, very good. Oh, hold on. My dang phone keeps popping up. Let me start again because I think I just cut myself off. By the way, I'm planning to do these live streams every Tuesday at 1 p.m. So, I'll get better. It'll just take a little time here. Let's see. I just saw this is live. I'm currently enjoying a cigar and an espresso on my back deck, loving life. Not bad. Old Forester's 100 is the best. I'm not sure I've ever had that one. About Old Forester's. I'm not sure about. Wait, Old Forester's 100%. 100 proof? Is that what that is? I think when you rewatch a live, you can see the live comments. If you click the live chat again. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh, you did. Hold on. Somebody just said big money. I'm going to get to you. I appreciate the heck out of you. You're now my favorite. You're my favorite person in this. I just care. I just go where the money is. That's all that matters. That's interesting. I didn't know that. It saves the chat. Okay, good. Well, in the chat, let me know what kind of video content sounds interesting to you. You're in Tennessee. Awesome. I'm in Johnson City. I'm moving to Chattanooga at the end of the year. That's pretty cool. We have not spent much time in Chattanooga, but we're planning to go relatively soon. We want to check out the aquarium there and a couple other things. I don't remember what, but it sounds interesting. I want to go for sure. Let's see. Chair Force. Hello from Kentucky. Hold on. Who said $20? Oh, there it is. Okay. Fabricio? How? Dang it! How come everybody who does Super Chat is from another country? I appreciate other countries who send me money, but I can't pronounce your name. Fabricio? Dang, that's probably the easiest name in the world, and if you told me, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't read. Lenardi. God, I butchered that. Hey, I'm from Brazil and have been watching your videos for a long time. Thank you for sharing your experiences and knowledge about tobacco and about life especially. Dang, I appreciate that. That is so cool of you. You are my favorite person. Hello from Kentucky. Boy, you're just a little north of me. That's an interesting fun fact that nobody cares about. Oh, that's great. You're really a pastor chasing the money. Absolutely. Pastors make a fortune. You didn't know that. It's all about the money. And I am a recipient of, I'm basically retired at a young age because of pastoral work. None of that's true. My mate, Quandel Dingle, is trying to do $1 million super chat. Quandel, make it happen. $1 million would go a long ways. It would probably help us finish this home. I mean, we spend that about a day, it feels like. Not true, though. 24K subs. Wow, channel has grown so much since last year. It has. Trying to get it to grow even faster, but I'm kind of afraid the shift I'm making toward more of the personal side of me, the stuff I'm really passionate about, care about, I don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully well, but we'll see. I don't know if it's going to help grow or help diminish the channel, but I feel better doing it. His bank's stopping it. Well, dang it, change your bank then. Push that $1 million through. Chattanooga is really nice, actually, getting married and moving for work. Oh, I want to check out Chattanooga. We actually looked at Chattanooga a little bit. Like, didn't personally look at it, but did research on the area before we came here. The 501c has hurt the church in ways most don't even understand. Preach it, brother! Much love from Norway, man. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Dang, I'm not even going to try your name. Oh, favorite pipe tobacco. Favorite pipe tobacco. It's probably the same as bourbon. I like to try different pipe tobaccos. Oh, I will tell you. When I first got into smoking tobacco pipes, maybe you can help me with this. Somebody got me some tobacco. I think it was like, it wasn't black. It doesn't matter the color. It's probably not going to help you. And I can't describe the flavor. But it was the best tobacco pipe I've ever had. Four pipe that I've ever had. But I wasn't really into tobaccos then, so I didn't know. I was like, this one's really good, and didn't really pay attention to what it was. I think it was some tobacco store's own blend, like proprietary blend. Dang, it was good. I don't even really remember what it tasted like. I just remember once in a while I get an aroma somewhere of something, and it'll remind me of that tobacco, and I'm like, geez, I wish I could find that stuff. It was delicious. I have no idea what it was. Cavendish? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I think it was some kind of English blend, but who the heck knows? Let's see. The manly topics must be working for you. Well, we'll find out. Hopefully. Welcome to Tennessee. Been really liking the videos you've been doing on your trans and other views. Well, thank you. I'm pushing into that pretty hard. We'll see how it goes. Bearded Marine, that is. At Bearded Marine, that is. I'm losing track of the chat here a little bit. Disconnected chats. That's what's happening. Really like the decay of the men videos. Thank you, Martin Andreas. I almost got that one. Probably not. They won't let you donate $1 million, maybe a few grand, but 10K would have to be documented by the IRS. It's a big problem. 9,500 will do. That's fine. Whatever. More please. 10K and up. That's the minimum buy-in for a super chat, really. That's what it should be. That's stupid. Let's see. Controversial. Are you worried about the health risks of tobacco? I am not. I have a video about that. I think, in my personal opinion, smoking a pipe or a cigar does far more good than it does harm. It's, same with anything. You're weighing risks against what? Opportunity? That's probably a different, that doesn't really apply here. But anyways, you look at everything you do, there's risk involved. You wake up in the morning and step out of bed, there's a risk. And so you just, I think there's far more pros too, especially pipe tobacco. Although cigars are probably in that same category as more good than harm. Have you ever used Cigar Bid? I have no idea what Cigar Bid is. Never used it. Never heard of it. I've enjoyed all the tobaccos I've tried. I really like the Mac Baron 7Cs regular. Well, I probably would too. Never tried it. Not that I know of anyways. I love the current series of videos. I'm not your target audience as a female. Wow, that's awesome. But your topics are still relevant. That's amazing. I appreciate that, Gray Giraffe. Where did Gray Giraffe come from? I'd like to know more about that. Are you liking Tennessee better than California? Oh, that's a pretty good topic there. Here's my thoughts on Tennessee versus California. First of all, this shirt is annoying because it's stretched out and falls too low. And that's a big problem. I love California. Regardless of how you feel about California, most people who hate California with a passion have never actually been there. Or if they've been there, they've been to LA. They flew into LA and they were like, I hate California. And they've never actually been to California. California, for me, I love Southern California, but California doesn't really begin until you get into Northern California, in my opinion, which is where I'm from. So I love California for its beauty, for, as everyone knows, being able to go, up into the mountains and then down on the beach in the same day. Very easy. It is by far, I think, the most beautiful state. I love it. But I do not regret our move to Tennessee at all. Tennessee is beautiful. Tennessee has so much. It's just aligned with where my family and I are at in our views, the way we want to raise our kids. California is almost unlivable in some ways, in some places. If you like to, kind of do your own thing, it's not a good state. I could go on and on in detail, but I love California. I wish we didn't have to leave, and we didn't have to leave, but it's definitely been a good move, and I don't regret it. So that probably doesn't answer your question at all. Let's see. You should try Colt Blood Red Moon. I don't know what that is, but I love the moon. And, that's about it. Blood, depends, I guess. And red, not my favorite color, but I like the moon part of that. Here for the first time. Well, welcome. Can't read your name. I can't even try. If you were ever up in the Cincinnati area, take a visit to Strauss Tobacconist, and try their blend called Stringtown. I probably never will be. I don't know. If I ever go to Cincinnati, there's no way I'm going to remember that, but I'll try. I'm 6'2" and love the color gray. Really? That's awesome. It's not a bad name. This is Gray Giraffe. I asked where the name came from. 6'2" and love the color gray. That's probably the best answer for why your channel's named that. It's perfect. It just makes perfect sense. People don't understand there's a huge difference between cigarettes and pipe tobacco and cigars. That's true. They all get grouped together. Yep. Nice to meet y'all. Somebody from South, right? I would assume. How many of you are not from the South, but you use y'all? You say y'all. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I don't care. I lived in Monterey and I love the area, but not the people. Yeah, I lived in Monterey too. Monterey is one of my favorite places in the country. The people are, there's some people that aren't great there. But the area, dang. To me, you can't beat it as far as beauty. We lived there. We actually lived in Seaside, if you know the area, because we couldn't afford Monterey proper. But my wife and I lived there for almost 2 years, right after we were married. Fun fact. Was it fun? Not really. better values. I agree. Still here in California, it's sad what is happening. It is sad. Jeez. Monterey is one of the most beautiful places ever. Absolutely. Is your wife originally from Tennessee? Nope. We're both California natives, born and raised. That's it. My name is... Oh, man. I still can't pronounce it. Dang, I'm so bad at reading anything that's not the most basic English, because I'm a moron. Sorry about that. A friend shared your channel info. No kidding. Who is your friend? That's awesome. Why do I care? I don't know. It's interesting, though. I grew up just north of San Diego. Where? We lived in San Diego for a while, too. We lived in... Why is my brain going away? Because there's two different... Because we lived in East Chula, East Lake area. But, anyways. It was hard leaving the state, but the South is a welcome change. I agree. California will always be home. Yes. It's becoming a grueling place to live. That's exactly it. Exactly right. Asian here. Well, hello, Asian. It's good. It's good. I don't know why. From New Delhi, India. That's crazy. Dang, like you're there right now? Wow. How is Hard 75 going? Did you add the cold daily showers that true Hard 75... So I heard about the hard showers. That comes in phase 1, I think, which is after I get done with these 75 days. My son, Malachi, is really big into the cold showers. He was doing those before we started 75 Hard. I have not gone there yet. But 75 Hard is going well. It's been fantastic, actually. I was going to talk about that. Maybe I will a bit more. But reading these comments is stinking fun. I don't know if this is enjoyable for anybody to watch, but it's fun for me to read these things. Let's see. No, Monterey proper is stupid expensive. Sure is. I lived in Seaside as well, in military housing. Oh, that's awesome. Were you at, oh, what the heck was that? Army base right there. Jeez, I know it's abandoned. We went through it when it was abandoned. It was very cool. It was a marina, I guess. Anyways, I'm enjoying North Carolina. Mountains one day, Outer Banks the next. What are Outer Banks in North Carolina? Interesting. Somebody said Dirty Jersey. So, all here, yeah, wow. In India, almost midnight. I feel like I'm talking about. Reading these comments with no context is kind of hilarious. California is the most beautiful state. I'm from Los Angeles. I live in Florida now. We were looking at Florida. Thought about Florida. I really like Florida. Greetings from Austria. Thanks for all your great effort creating those great videos. Appreciate it. Well, thank you, Survival Mike. Ooh, that's a cool channel name. What made you want to move to Tennessee? All right. Take that one on. So if you don't know, my family and I, we were living in San Diego. We sold everything and traveled around in a travel trailer for, oh, John just sent $20. John, you're my favorite. Still, the last person, I forget your name already, sent 20, a penny more. So you're in number 2 spot, though. It's pretty dang good. Hey, man, good to see you. Favorite cigar? Well, I got to skip to John's comment because he wins. His popped up orange and lesser orange with money attached. So that means he wins. Favorite cigar? I think the one I say is my favorite is the Cowboy. It sticks out more than any other cigar. But I just did a review a couple weeks ago. I don't know where it's at. I don't remember the name of the cigar. It's in the channel a few videos ago, and I was like, this may be the best cigar I've ever had, and I can't remember the name of it. So I'm defaulting to the Cowboy because it's an easier name to remember. And I remember that cigar was like, blew me away. John said I hate orange. Okay. I kind of like orange. It's okay. I'm sorry. Sorry it came through orange. The heck was I talking about before? Oh, what made you move to Tennessee? So anyways, we were traveling around the country in a travel trailer for almost 4 years, checking out different states. We went through all of them except South Dakota in depth, and Alaska and Hawaii. But Tennessee stuck out as a place that we really liked. It was close to the East Coast. There's a lot on the East Coast that we like. And it had seasons, which we really like. didn't get, I mean, it gets hot and humid. That's the one downside. But anyways, we really liked the people. We liked the location. We liked the scenery. We liked Nashville area. And so it stuck out as one of the states we wanted to move to. The other ones in the running were Florida, Virginia, Williamsburg specifically, and Charleston, South Carolina. The problem with Charleston and Virginia were that outside of those towns, those cities that we really liked, Charleston and Williamsburg, there wasn't a whole lot more in the state that we liked. I mean, Virginia has some cool stuff, but it's kind of like California, at least was. It kind of, they had some things that we didn't love about that state. But so it was really Florida and Tennessee were kind of the two states we were seriously looking at. And so we picked Tennessee just because of this property. It was historic. It was exactly what we were looking for. Has a lot of stuff that we loved. So, and the price was right, so we jumped on it. Let's see. Yeah, EP Carrillo was your favorite. Dang. Mark knows better than I do. Yeah, the EP Carrillo. Carrillo, right? Am I even saying that right? That one was incredible. That was a cigar I'd smoke every day. Maybe consistently. Like one after another. Hi from the UK. Is Georgia a good state? I don't know. Depends on what you consider a good state. We like Georgia though. Georgia has some cool places in my opinion. Atlanta's kind of fun. I mean, I couldn't live there, but there's some cool like little towns and areas around Atlanta that we like to visit. I don't know. It's cool. We thought about Georgia a little bit. We were looking at a couple houses in Georgia. Northeastern Georgia. But yeah, anyways. I like how you make videos about whatever the heck you want with no regrets whatsoever. It's probably a big problem. Probably shouldn't do that. We'll see though. This is Rob Halford. What? This is Rob Halford. How you doing? Hi, Rob Halford. I'm doing fine. Just fine. It's a little warm in here, and the chair I'm sitting on doesn't have a back, and I'd like to lean back. Other than that, I'm doing just fine. I enjoy the live chats, especially the randomness and many topics covered. I was looking forward to the campfire, though. No, me too. Stinking campfire. I think once, well, no, I probably won't do campfires. Maybe eventually. Here's the thing. Once the channel gets to a point where I can put some serious time into it, you know, because right now the channel's like something I'm just trying to build. I want to grow it, and I'm putting in as much time as I can reasonably put into it. So I just kind of have to do what I can do. Like, I'm in here working today, and so this is where the live chat is. So eventually down the road, when I can give this some serious time, that'll be the time when I move to like, okay, let's take this more seriously. Build a campfire, like do this for real. But you know, it's a process. Let's see here. We were considering Tennessee, but homeschooling laws aren't the easiest. Have you had any issues? Yeah, that's true. It's not the best state for homeschooling, but it's been totally fine. I mean, our kids are older. Like, my daughter's graduated already. My boys are getting close to it. We've kind of transferred over after traveling into the RV to kind of an unschooling thing, so we're not doing anything too... We work with this program. We have this program called ACA, which gives you total legal protection, but absolute freedom to do whatever you want. So it makes it a lot easier, even in states like this that require a little bit more, but it's been totally fine, totally great, actually. No issues so far, whatsoever. But my wife would be the one who would know more about that. Let's see. Hello, mates. Well, hello to you. There's only one of me. I guess you're talking to everybody else in the chat, too. It's very, very kind of you. I almost chose Chattanooga over Florida, but my wife and I lived in Colorado previously to Florida, and we're over the snow. Yeah. See, the only thing with Florida, really, this is the only thing with Florida, is the lack of seasons. But you can get to seasons pretty close. Like, that's one of the things I liked about Tennessee, because we like a little bit of snow. My wife likes more than I do. I don't like the snow either, but a little bit of snow is fine. But I love fall and spring, but man, Florida's tough to beat. I still think, man, Florida might be the place. If down the road, if we ever like are able to get another home or something, I don't think we ever would, but I mean, Florida would be another place that I would definitely look at. You look like a guy from North USA. Yeah, okay, I think that's a thing. What's your favorite tobacco pipe? I don't know. I really like this one. This one is Dr. Grabo. No, it's not. It's Royal Duke. Oh, yeah. It's the Royal Duke from Dr. Grabo. My wife or father or something got me this years ago. I don't know what it is about this pipe. It's just small. It's bulletproof. I burned the thing. I used it in a shoot, and there were candles all over the shoot, and I put it too close to one of the candles, and it burned it, but it works perfectly. This is my go-to. I love the size of it, I think. The size, the shape, the feel. Probably my favorite one. But I don't know. I like all my pipes. Not that I have that many, but let's see. Just got back from Gatlinburg. Why did I say it like that? Gatlinburg! Because it was exciting. And every time we head into Tennessee, I keep saying, this is a place I could live in. Same with us. That's what we always said when we came through here. And then we did. And we don't regret it at all. We love this place. Anything is better than New Orleans at this point. The bar is pretty low. I agree. There's some things that are really cool. I think New Orleans is a cool place to visit. But I don't think I could live there. But, that's just me. It's obviously just me. There's nobody else here. I'm from Brazil. My money isn't worth much around here. And even then, you didn't read my super chat. Huh? No problem. What? I didn't? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hold on, I'm reading your super chat. Hold on. Did I really miss your super chat? Dang, I'm not going to miss that. I don't care how much money you send. You could send me a penny, and that's incredible to me. I'm going back to your super chat. I apologize. I thought I read it. Hold on. Everyone else, you're secondary. I'm scrolling through. I'm going to find it. Don't you worry. All right, I'm getting close. Just keep shaking the phone. This is good content here. Some guy scrolling through chats trying to find one. I don't think you can get much better than that. Here we go. How do I find... Let's see. Yeah. Wait, I don't see your chat. I don't see it. I mean, I see... Okay. I see where you gave money, which, again, I appreciate. Truly, authentically appreciate. But I don't see a comment. I see a comment that says a bunch of money. Buddy. But I don't see another comment. So comment right now, and I will... Your comment goes number one. Let's see. Where was I? Somewhere in here. Let me see. I've got to get caught up here. I don't want to miss anybody here, but, super chatters go first, okay? Okay. Did I just do all these? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm back here. I bought an EP Carrillo after your enthusiastic review. I'm eager to try it. Oh, you got to try that, Mark. I'm curious to know what you think. I'll probably buy a box if I agree with your assessment. I'd like to know if you agree. Your videos are the best cigar. Your videos on the best cigar is awesome. Well, thank you. Really made me think differently about the moments versus brand. Oh, you sweetheart. Beaver Creek Fabrications. Interesting. I was, let's see, I was under the impression we all would be smoking. Well, maybe you're not, but I sure am not either. Are you still practicing Christianity? Just curious because you were once a pastor. It's a long story. I have a couple videos from a while ago in this channel that go into that a little bit. But I'm planning to do more videos about that. Because it's not complicated, but it's a little bit lengthy description. At least the best way I can describe it makes it a little bit lengthy. So I'll do a video on that coming up, if that's interesting to people. Jersey is garbage, but great homeschooling laws. That's pretty good. Did the in-laws move to Tennessee with y'all? They sure did. In fact, lots of our family is moving out to Tennessee now, which we're kind of like, cool. It's great, but I've talked about this, I think, before. I'm a hermit. I like my space. So as more and more people move here, we're kind of like, don't invade our space. Because we like to be alone until we don't. We're very selfish people, I suppose. You have really likable videos. Good job so far. Thank you, sir. Or gal. I don't know. I appreciate that. I like smoking tobacco and pretending to be a detective in the 19th century. Well, here's to you. I don't know what I'm talking about. They make Dr. Grabo here in North Carolina. I didn't know that. That's cool. Let's see. Anyone who wanted to move to Florida... Wait a minute. What? Anyone who wanted to move to Florida missed the boat on housing. In 2 years, my house is being sold for 116 more than when I bought it. No kidding. Same thing's happening in Tennessee. It's insane. We barely got in because the prices out here are going through the roof. It's crazy. Is your long-term goal to revitalize your tobacco farm for actual tobacco planting? It is, at least partly. We went to like, do that. Not like on a large scale. Here's my plan. I want to start growing tobacco and mixing it with other blends and things and selling them as like something. I don't know what, because we have a lot of plans out here, and that's one of them. Anyways, yeah, we are planning to do that. It's just like a down the road kind of thing. Once we get the big stuff done, like the house and the barn and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. I'm just scrolling through here, finding the best ones. Tennessee seems to be a hot spot. My buddy's kid just moved there. Yeah, it is. Everybody's moving here. We meet more Californians when we go through like our local town here than we do locals, like people born and raised here. It's crazy. I have a Dr. Grabo poker number 85 wire bowl. That's the most complicated. What the heck? Dr. Grabo poker number 85 wire bowl. What? That's a lot. Something like that at least. That's cool. I want to know what that pipe looks like because that's a good title. That's a good name for a pipe. Is your faith in Christ? If so, I am at ease. You shouldn't be at ease by me. By the way, you have to try the best brown flake number 2. What's the best brown flake? It will be your go-to. I'd like to try that. Again, I'll do a video on all of that. Or is this somebody else asking the question or the same person? I'm curious if people are interested in that. I'll do a video on it. Because I'd love to talk about that stuff, but I just don't want to. I don't want to talk about something people are like, we don't want to hear this. So, I know in my town of Clarksville. Oh, I've been there. It's booming out here. Yeah, it's booming everywhere. Let's see. After your house is built, what's next? Oh, big plans, Andrew Hunter. It's one name I can actually pronounce. After the house, we're working on our big barn, which is out here, the old original tobacco farm on the property. There's another barn that I'm hoping to convert into my office after that. And then we're building a tiny house out here, which should start anytime. And we have a lot of landscaping to do. It's all just, it's a lot of property for us. So a lot of work. It's going to be a forever kind of job working on this place, but that's the plan. Actually, that's property-wise what we're planning to do. What we're planning to do as a family after we get done is get the heck out of here. Not because we don't like the area, but we just miss being on the road, so we're planning to just go do some traveling after we get the house done. Let's see. I think your long-term plan is to wait out the interest rates. That's boring. I don't want to talk about interest rates. But yeah, probably. Well, then I suppose there are a lot of hot spots. Let's see. Where are we getting the second form? Let's see. Oh, best brown flake. Is that... I don't know what brown flake is. An office barn would be so cool. Yeah, this should be really cool. I'm excited about that. It's going to be pretty dang good. All right, I think I got caught up with all the comments, so if you have more to send it away. Oh, best brown flake number 2 is made by... I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what brown flake is. Is it a bourbon? Is it a cigar? Holy cow. Somebody just won best spot, best person here. I rate all of you. I judge you harshly based on how much money you give me. That's really all it comes down to. Wait a minute. I just commented I'm from Brazil. Wait, did you just give more money? Fabricio Lenardi. I think I'm getting it. How do I say your first name? Fabricio. Drives me crazy. Lenardi. I think your last name's Lenardi. You're such a sweetheart. Good Lord. Let's see. He said, I've just commented. I'm from Brazil and I've been watching your videos for a long time. Thank you for sharing your experiences and knowledge about tobacco and about life, especially. Inspired by you, I'm going to travel the country. Are you? Dang, I would love to travel. Wait, travel which country? Your country? Travel Brazil or travel here in the US? Where are you planning to travel? That's awesome. I would love to travel the world. That's a goal. There's so much I want to see. We love travel and value travel. I think it's important. Boy, have you ever tried to smoke a cigar that's not cut on the end? Doesn't work well. Yeah, Fabrico is desperate to be the favorite. Well, he is the favorite. Okay, so step it up. Best brown flake number 2. Let's see. Brazil swinging the big bat. No kidding. Brazil is ahead, all of you USers. So Brazil beats you all. That's it. What else? I have 15 minutes left. Hold on. What time is it actually? I have a hard stop, as they say in the business world, at a specific time. How do you tell time when you're using your phone for a live feed and you don't have your watch and your computer's over there? Yeah, I have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. So I'm going to stop at 55 minutes. So get those sweet, sweet questions in quick. I'm just going to I'm not going to say anything until I get the ideal comment. What is the ideal comment? Oh, I don't know. I'm still talking though. I'm going to stop for a moment. All right, I have to talk. I'm going to do something really annoying now. Oh, it's a tobacco pipe. That's what they were talking about. That's the brown flake number 2 tobacco pipe. All right, cool. Got an apple here. I'm going to eat it because you know what people like to do on the internet nowadays is watch people eat apples. It's been proven that anybody who does a live stream on YouTube, if you eat an apple, you'll double the size of your audience. Oh! What's your favorite apple? Question for you. This is a Honeycrisp, which is like candy. Anyone who's ever been to Northern California, north of Sacramento, up Highway 50, there's a place called Apple Hill. We lived very close to Apple Hill when we lived in California. And they sell apples. But it turns out, I think something like 70 or 80% of the apples that come from Apple Hill are grown in Washington. So that's pretty lame. Wow, people are answering the apple question. Hello, people. That's pretty good. Honeycrisp all the way. Absolutely. I think that everybody likes Honeycrisp. Hold on. I'm glad you, let's see. I'm glad to have found the channel. Forgive me if this is asked continually. I'm new to tobacco pipes and was curious if you had any recommendations for a beginner as far as tobacco is concerned. I do not. Not at all. I think the best way if you're new to tobacco is just try a bunch of tobaccos. Just get some dark blends, get some light blends. Just try as many as you can. Get, small little, the smallest amount they'll give you, they'll sell you. Just try a bunch and see what you like best. Dang, that's a good apple. You hear the sound of that? Doesn't that make you want an apple? When you hear that crispy bite? What the heck is this video about? I don't know, but it's great. Fuji. Bro. Once Blind said, bro. I've been asking on since the beginning, and I keep asking for your testimony. I know, bro. Once Blind, but I'm not doing it here live. I'll do a video about it separately. I don't think the live space is the best place to do it. I'll do a video about it though. Does anybody, what do you use as like, some people say bro, some people say dude, some people say, I don't know, what else? I don't say anything like that. I'm not hip enough, I'm not cool enough, but like what would you say? What's your word? if you're like being cool. Oh, hold on. The Briar Bothy. Can't send a penny, just Fuji is best. Can't send a penny, you sure did. You sweetheart, Briar Bothy. Where did that name come from? That's not bad. What is Bothy? I get Briar. That's pretty good. Very much appreciated, Briar Bothy. Fuji is Briar Bothy's favorite apple. Honeycrisp, Pink Lady. Favorite coffee. I don't know. We usually get. Listen, I'm not a big coffee snob, so forgive me if this makes you upset. But my wife really tries to get good quality coffee, not like taste-wise or craft or whatever, but just like organic, grown well. So we've tried different coffees because sometimes they're gross. What we usually default to when we're just like, whatever, we just need coffee, is like Pete's Coffee. They have an organic coffee. Don't get angry at me. That's just, you asked the question. That's what we drink a lot. Let's see. I meant Golden Delicious, not Golden Crisp. Well, get it straight, okay? Everyone's going to be confused. Come on, man, said Joe Whitmer. What is that in connection to? Come on, man, what? Eat my apple? I'm trying. Let's see. Bro is overused. Could be. Let's see. I found your channel because I was researching some kind of pipe, something fancier, something beyond what I understand. And I wanted to know your opinion on them. I stayed for the content and really like your videos. Thank you, CHP California. Are you CHP in California? That's amazing. That's cool. Same thing. Anybody who does that line of work, I have the utmost respect for. Watching you from Brazil, love your content. Thank you. I'm retired from the military. Amazing. No kidding. I can't imagine calling my commander bro. Yeah. What branch? Curious. No worries. I drink Nescafe instant. Yeah. See, there you go. Instead of saying bro, dude, etc., let's get back to titles of nobility. Ooh, I like that. What would titles of nobility be? Give me some examples of that. I have 4 more minutes. Do you live with your family, or is anyone... Oh. Do you live with your family, or is already anyone living by themselves? You mean my kids? All my kids live with me. Like, live with us. Not with me. With my wife and I, still. My daughter will be 18 this year, which makes me sound really old. Maybe I am. But we had her... My wife was 18 when we had her. Which is crazy. Let's see. Can we come to the farm? I am in Kentucky. I don't know who you are, Chad Smoke Owner Wade, so heck no. I don't know who you are. Maybe down the road. We are planning to do some things where people can come to the farm. That is for sure in the future. Let's see. Bum. Bozo the Clown said bum. Is that like, I don't know what that is. I think these are words of like, whatever we were talking about. Let's see. Once Blind said, I'm a family of 9. You got some room. That's true. My mom and my mother-in-law, which is weird, both of them came from families of 14 kids? 11 kids. Somewhere between 11 and 14 kids. Oh, Mark, you sweetheart. 5, yes it is. Mark sent money. You're a sweetheart. When he said, this comment is not worth reading. I won't read it. I'll skip it. 3 minutes left. Isn't that annoying that I'm eating this apple? Like, it's annoying me, but I'm going to keep doing it. A bothy is essentially a small hut or cottage. Oh, in the Scottish countryside. I love Scotch and tobacco, so I wanted my name to reflect it. That's amazing. Briar Bothy? Dang, I love that name. That's really cool. Let's see. I was 18 and my wife was 19 when we had our first child. I'm 31 with 5 children now. Dang. Well done. Keep it going. Keep it going. What does that mean? I don't know. Like, keep going having those kids. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Rent out a space even if it's just for camping. That's part of the plan. We kind of. I'll send out more information. I'm planning to make what we're doing with the farm a part of this channel to some degree. Once we get things going here, there's going to be some cool stuff out here. Let's see. I visit an Amish farm out there in Kentucky to help on the farm. Really? Retired military as well. That's awesome. What branch were you in? Great place to snag some raw milk, if that interests you, Chad. I don't think so. He got me into pipe smoking, actually. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Age 18, cradle robber? Yeah. I mean, yeah. That was kind of. Especially now that my daughter's almost 18, I'm like, what the heck were our parents thinking? They approved of it, but. All right. That's the end of the chat. I have another video coming out. Pretty good one, I think. Tomorrow. And, like I said, I'm going to be doing these live videos every Tuesday. Assuming it all works out and I can. Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. That's the plan. Things will get in the way. Let me just say that. But assuming nothing gets in the way, that's it. Thanks, gang. Especially those of you that sent money. It seems weird to say that. For me especially, but I super appreciate it. And that's just amazing. I really am trying to make an honest go of getting this YouTube channel going. I have big plans for it and other things. So every little penny helps me justify spending more and more time with YouTube. So appreciate it, gang. Thanks for watching. I need a sign off, but I don't have one. And I need to know how to stop this. You hit a button somewhere that says stop feed. I really don't know how. There's no obvious button. Do I flip the camera? Nope. How do you stop this thing? I don't know.